What? I'm bleeding while urinating. How do you actually choose this underwear? Puberty has arrived. 30 questions about adolescence. Embrace youth, leave worries behind. 1,000 sheep, 1,001 sheep, 1,002 sheep. Question 12. How to get rid of sleep troubles. People in puberty often find it hard to sleep at night and difficult to get up in the morning. This is mainly due to the dual pressure from physiological and psychological factors, which throws our brain's biological clock out of sync. First, let's talk about physiological factors. The melatonin that should help you sleep starts to be secreted several hours later than it did in childhood. This makes you feel more awake as night falls. What to do if you can't sleep? Let's talk about electronic devices. But do you know, the blue light from electronic devices further inhibits melatonin secretion. This makes our bedtime get later and later. That's also why the more you scroll on your phone, the more energized you feel. Additionally, hormonal changes during puberty can easily lead to anxiety, depression, or irritability. Along with academic pressure, lack of exercise, and complicated social relationships, all of these can affect sleep. However, puberty is a golden period for both physical and psychological growth. Adequate sleep directly affects height growth, learning capability, emotional management, and the strength of the immune system. It's really important to get about 8 to 11 hours of sleep every day. Actually, a lot of the time, it's not that we really don't want to sleep, but rather we just can't bear to sleep. Because during the day, you have to go to school, and then when you get home, there's homework to do. There's hardly any free time for yourself, and that time right before falling asleep feels more like the time we can control independently. So I just scroll through my phone watching videos. The more I watch, the more excited I get, and the harder it is to sleep. But for the sake of growing taller and having more energy for socializing, we should really try to sleep a bit earlier and a bit more. First, we need to regulate our daily routine, going to bed at a fixed time and waking up at a fixed time. If you stayed up late or didn't get much sleep the night before, make sure to wake up at the same time the next day. You can speed up your homework, then allocate 50 minutes to half an hour for scrolling on your phone. When the time is up, just stop. At the same time, you should also increase your physical activity during the day. Releasing your energy makes it easier to feel sleepy at night. Besides having a balanced diet, it's best not to eat anything 2 hours before bedtime, especially foods that contain caffeine or are high in sugar, which can overly stimulate your brain, and the accumulation of food can disrupt your sleep. Also, avoid intense exercise an hour before bed, focusing instead on relaxation. For instance, listening to soothing music or soaking your feet. This can promote blood circulation and help alleviate overall tension and stress. But avoid looking at your phone, tablet, and computer. In addition, it's important to create a good sleep environment, so make sure it's not too bright or noisy around you. The temperature shouldn't be too hot or too cold. If you don't like light, you can wear an eye mask, but don't make it too tight. Also, put aside the pressures of school and social relationships for a moment. After all, not sleeping for one day won't solve any problems, right? It's better to get a good sleep and recharge, so you'll have the energy to think of solutions. Once you've got these points covered, if you still can't fall asleep, you can try these little tricks to help you sleep. First is the 4 and 78 breathing method. Let's relax our whole body from head to toe, then slowly inhale through your nose, counting to 4, hold your breath for a count of 7, and finally exhale slowly through your mouth while counting to 8. Repeat this about 4 to 5 times. It helps stabilize your heart rate, reduce anxiety, and gradually relax your body. The second is the sympathetic nerve relaxation method. You can also check out some profound, boring, and completely uninteresting books. This allows the sympathetic nervous system in your brain to relax and creates a sense of sleepiness. However, if you have long-term sleep issues that seriously affect your life, it's recommended to see a doctor or a psychologist to rule out sleep disorders or other psychological problems. So if you ask about not being able to sleep at night and struggling to get up in the morning, there's no need to worry too much, because this is just a normal phenomenon of adjusting to the rhythm of puberty. We need to let go of the obsession with needing to fall asleep immediately. Occasional insomnia won't affect our usual growth and performance. Keep a regular routine and reduce the use of electronic products, and your sleep will gradually improve. Believe in yourself. Every day will be more vibrant. 30 questions about puberty. Just embrace your youth, leave worries behind.